Okay. Here's the situation. And by situation, I of course mean Quicksilver. So I feel as though I have been on the back end of the Quicksilver trend. I have not read this book and I've been hearing high praise about it for honestly months now. So I thought that today would be a great time to remedy that situation. So we're gonna be reading Quicksilver. Hello people of the YouTube world and all who are watching this. I am Mackenzie901K. And not only are we going to be reading Quicksilver in today's video, I also wanted to share my side of the holiday season with you guys. So we are going to be doing some very fun things. We're going to have a special guest. You guys are going to come along with me on some of my favorite traditions. And we are also going to be, of course, doing a whole bunch of yapping about Quicksilver. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this introduction. So let's go ahead and let's jump into the video and let's start reading Quicksilver. Hello everyone, so it is currently the next day since you last seen me. I do have a bit of a book haul as well as a book update on Quicksilver, but I thought we would first do the book haul. I did not really plan on going in there and buying any books, but I swear anytime I go in a bookstore, it honestly almost feels wrong at this point for me to not walk out with a book, which is a strange thing. I know I should not feel bad about not buying a book in a bookstore, but I think I'm gonna have to avoid bookstores for the foreseeable future if I want to try and keep my book buying ban intact. Whilst I did buy books, I did, however, keep the book buying to a minimum, which I'm proud of. So I only bought 3 books, which is nice. I will just go through them in the order that I picked them up. The first one that I picked up looked so intriguing, and I've never heard anybody talk about this book before. I kind of just seen it. I picked it up, I looked at the cover, and I was like, dang, this book looks cool. And that is The Teller of Small Fortunes. So first of all, take a second. Let's look at the cover. Like, how beautiful. I'm so impressed. So the only thing that I really know about this book is that she is a traveler between realms. And then she has a cat that's magical. Things like that. So it just sounds very cozy fantasy-esque. While I am not the biggest cozy fantasy fan, if there's a cozy fantasy out there with a plot, I'll read it, I'll pick it up, I'll enjoy it. So hopefully this will have some plot and also cozy vibes. Ooh, India Holton is on the back here and Olivia Atwater's on the back here. It says also, the blurb says, a wandering fortune teller finds an unexpected family in this warm and wonderful debut fantasy, perfect for readers of Travis Baldree and Sangu Mandana. How interesting. See, so cozy. Exactly what I thought it was in the store. I'm very intrigued. I'll have to do some research on this book to get like a better understanding of what it's about, or I could just go into it blind. It's got illustrations. Look at that. I'm excited now. Then the next book I picked up was a T. Kingfisher book. This is Thornhedge. So the only thing I really kind of know about this book is that it is, I think, like a girl trapped in a tower. Yeah, there's a princess trapped in a tower. This isn't her story. Interesting. It's very short, so this is a very like small little book. It is only probably like 120, 130 pages. Yeah, 115. Wow. Okay, so it's very small, and then on the inside it looks like this. Very cute. I'm very intrigued by this. I've never really picked up a T. Kingfisher book before. Yeah, I decided to pick this up though. I really am intrigued by T. Kingfisher, especially because I see so many people loving T. Kingfisher's works, so hopefully I will be able to pick it up at some point. And then finally, I picked up the Hurricane Wars. Katie actually picked this book for me to read back a few months ago when she was picking my books for me to read for a week. I never got around to reading the Hurricane Wars, but I'm very intrigued by it because it is a Raylo fanfic turned book, or at least from what I know and from what I've heard, that's kind of what it's about. Raylo, I'm a Star Wars girly. I don't really love the newest trilogy that is out, which is with those characters, so I'm very intrigued though by this. Anytime somebody says that anything is a fanfic turned book, I'm instantly intrigued by it. So I decided to pick this up, which I'm excited to get into it. So that's all the books that I got. Like I said, not too big of a haul. I think the only other book that you guys maybe seen me pick up was Spark of the Everflame, because those books are getting re-released, and I did read Spark earlier this year. I read Spark and Glow. I haven't read any of the other ones. I'm trying to wait until they all get re-released just so I can have a matching set of them, because I only have Spark of the Everflame right now, and it is in the indie published covers. Now it's time for an update on Quicksilver. So far with this book, I have been extremely intrigued. I'm currently on page 164 and I am almost done with chapter 11. So I'm almost on chapter 12. So far, really good. I'm impressed. So this one is following our main character named Cyrus. Cyrus lives in this slums like place. I think they call it the Third. Pretty much she has wanted to take out the queen of this realm since she was a younger child. That is because the queen killed her parents. So she has wanted to seek vengeance on the queen ever since. So one day she steals something. She's a thief. She loves to pickpocket, you know, things like that. So one day she steals something from the queen, and it is, I think, like a gauntlet. She steals this. They found out that she stole it, so they capture her, and her combat ability is very, very good. Her combat ability is honestly better than some of the guards, but she does unfortunately end up getting captured. The captain, he's kind of like, where did you learn how to fight like that? And the queen also, I think, asked her that as well. That fighting ability is not something from around here. Have you been in contact with the Fae? Then once she gets taken to the queen's castle, there's this whole big thing that goes down, and pretty much she accidentally opens up a portal between the Fae realm and her realm. So she opens that up. Somebody comes inside whom she thinks is Death, comes inside and takes her. She wakes up in this Fae realm. Pretty much she is the key to bringing back the Quicksilver. She pretty much doesn't understand any of this. She thought that the Fae were like a myth. So now she's kind of in this Fae world where she is almost being held prisoner, but not really, because she gets to wear nice dresses and all of that. So she gets held in this castle so that way they can figure out how exactly she's going to be able to use the Quicksilver and open these portals and things like that. And they're trying to figure all of that out. That's as far as I've gotten into the story. We have also met a few characters, one of them whom I have seen all over my TikTok, and that's the reason that we picked it up. We have seen him, I forgot his name, Kingfisher. So we've seen him, he's interesting. We've seen just quite a few interesting things. So far so good. I am enjoying this book for the most part. I'm not really enjoying it for the romance, which I feel like a lot of people, that's what a lot of people pick up this book for, is the romance. And so far I just kind of think he's a jerk. I know he's got some like stuff going on of his own or whatever, but like he's a jerk. Like, to put it nicely, Mans is a jerk. He's entertaining though. Their banter is funny. I will give them that. Their banter, hilarious. Other than that though, I'm really more intrigued in the world and the magic system, because the magic system also involves metal. I just thought that that was really interesting, because I really don't know of any magic systems that involve metal other than the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm very intrigued to see how all of that kind of plays into this. I'm enjoying this book so far. I think that this book has potential to be really good. It has potential to either be really good or really bad. I'm intrigued by this. I want to keep reading it. I definitely want to try to finish it up soon, so I will continue to read it. I definitely want to try to get a little bit further into this, hopefully today. So maybe halfway, if not over halfway. We'll have to see. That's it. That's all I've got right now. I definitely want to try to pick this book up again a little bit later today. I've got some editing to do first, but then once I get that done, hopefully we will be able to read more of Quicksilver today. I'm very intrigued to see what goes down. I think that's it for now. We're gonna be picking up Quicksilver a little bit later, and then I don't really know if I have any other plans today other than to just kind of read. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit when I have a bit more of a update. Hello. I feel like I need to get those little like microphones, you know? So that way we could like
I'd be like,
that way we could get in the ASMR of like opening the package.
that's what I should have got you for Christmas. Was little microphones.
Okay, so there's this camera that I want. It's called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And it's like this big. Look, it literally comes with like the microphone, if it'll load. Look at it, and it's so
I've never
cute.
seen one like that. That looks wild.
Cass had it while we were down there in Arkansas.
Is it like a GoPro kind of?
Kinda.
Like, is it like waterproof and all that kind of stuff?
I don't think so, but it's on like a little like tripod, and it's got like a gimbal. Do you know what a gimbal is?
A twisty thing.
Anyway.
Sorry, yeah, that's very neat.
Anyway, so Chloe's here.
Hi.
This is my friend Chloe. I have talked about her before. She is lovely and awesome.
Thanks. You're lovely and awesome.
I thought it would be fun to include our little gift exchange that we do. We've been doing these gift exchanges for way too long at this point.
A long time.
I think I've got every single one on camera about it.
Probably.
We are gonna open our gifts, and I'm very excited. Gift giving is my love language. It's kind of a problem. I love to shop, and I feel like when you shop for somebody else, it's almost like guilt-free shopping.
She has more fun.
I have so much more fun. Exactly. So, which one do you want to start with?
You tell me. I don't know it anymore. I promise I didn't check.
I don't believe you.
Let's see.
Look at them. Do you love them?
Yeah, guys, I love Care Bears so much with everything in me.
I hope that they're the right size.
Yeah, they'll fit. I'm a size 8, baby.
That's what I said. I'm too good.
You slayed. That is beautiful.
I'm relieved because I was scared that you already had them.
No.
Alright, pick one.
I want this one because it's so wildly wrapped.
Don't look at that one. I didn't really feel like I didn't really feel like wrapping it well, so you know, it's okay.
I saw a Care Bear.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I already said that, but I love Care Bears. And this is cute. I already have a Care Bears one. This one is cuter.
I did so well.
Yes, you did. Let's go. This is the thing that I actually asked for because I couldn't think of anything else, and I love Good Mythical Morning.
Shout out Rhett and Link. You're definitely not watching this, but like we love you here.
If you were, just know I love you.
How long have you been watching Good Mythical Morning?
I only watched videos like here and there in the past, to be honest. Like everybody else was way ahead of me. Because I'm watching all the videos now, and they've been doing this thing for like over 12 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really late to the party. It's only been like 3 or 4 years. And I just recently started watching them.
We started watching them, John and I started watching them in like 2020.
Yeah, everyone was ahead of me. I was late to that party. This is such a cute wrapping paper too. Sorry, Barbie. She spoiled me with the Care Bears. These are all Care Bear socks.
I didn't know if you had those already either.
No. I only have one pair of Care Bear socks. And it's ironically a Care Bear that is not in here.
Well, I also seen those slippers, and I audibly was like, oh my god, there is Chloe's favorite Care Bear in slippers.
Yes, that is my favorite. That's why I died. I was like, this is my favorite one.
Okay, and now for the big boy.
This is so pretty.
Okay.
And I'm gonna carry it everywhere when I come stay the night and stuff.
Literally, I was standing there thinking about what to get you, and I was like, she always, when she comes and stays the night, she has like 4 or 5 bags.
Right now, bro.
Don't cry. Oh my god.
That was so sweet.
You're welcome. Don't cry.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't want to evoke tears.
Oh, they're happy tears.
Oh. Okay. I love this wrapping paper though. I should have showed it. It's the Grinch.
Oh god, it all flopped around in there. It wasn't like that.
Okay. It's Snoopy.
Yeah,
wait, I needed one.
Good.
Like,
she probably already has one.
No, it's so funny because yesterday while I was out, I was like, dang, I wish I had like a squeezable lip gloss because I only have sticks. How fun.
I thought it was real cute because you could like hang it on your purse.
Oh yeah, true. I'm gonna do that 100%.
Oh, I made that one, so I don't expect
You
that.
made this? Stop.
Yeah, that's the okay.
Oh, I love it. This is going on my tree immediately. Hold on, I gotta show the camera. Look how cute! And then the back. Oh my god! So cute! Oh my god!
You probably know what one of those are.
Oh yeah, I can 100% guess, but I'm excited nonetheless. What is this?
I don't know if you have that already or not.
Wait, what?
You might.
Do you? No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's Bridgerton! Oh my god, wait, look everybody! I love this.
Good, good.
I love this. Oh my god, wait, I want to open it. Oh.
Yeah, see, I didn't get to look at it either. That's pretty.
And it's like so much from all the different seasons too. Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm gonna color in this.
Heck yeah, that was a go.
I'm so obsessed. Now for this one.
I'm glad I wrapped yours inside too.
Well, you know, I didn't know if you were going to. And Heartstopper! This was the thing that I wanted. This is what I asked for.
Yeah.
Oh my god, now I have my own copy. I almost bought they had box sets at Books A Million. And I almost was like, but I was like, wait, I think Chloe already got me that for Christmas.
I'm glad you did it because I was like, well, soon after I'm going to have to order the next ones.
Oh, thank you! I love it. I love everything. Thanks.
Good.
I'm obsessed with this. This, honestly, best gift.
Aw.
That's it for now. I don't have a book update. Well, I do, but not a very big one. I've read like maybe 50 more pages. So like nothing crazies went down, but we'll talk more about that later. Right now, I'm just gonna vibe with Chloe. I don't know what we're gonna do. We still got like a few hours together, a couple hours. So we'll find something to do. If we have anything significant, we'll update you guys again. But if not, I'll talk to you guys in just a bit.
That's all, folks.
Okay, Looney Tunes.
I couldn't resist the urge.
Hello, so I do have a book update finally on Quicksilver. I did make quite a bit of progress in it since you guys last seen me. I'm currently on chapter 21, page 324. I have some thoughts. So since we've last talked, we've got to kind of experience Kingfisher a little bit more. We are working closer with Kingfisher. Our main character is learning more about her power, which is interesting. We do finally get to see the bond that is created between Kingfisher and Cyrus. I just don't know how I feel about Kingfisher in general. So let's unpack their romance for a second. This book, from what I have seen and from what people have been pushing this book as, it is supposed to be a romantasy. And it's hard to like a romantasy if you don't really love the romance that has been created. So far, I have not really been a fan of their dynamic. Like, I think that they are funny characters and I think that their banter is really fun, but so far I'm just not loving the relationship side of Kingfisher and Cyrus. This is supposed to be like an enemies to lovers situation as far as I know, and so far, you know, it does give that vibe, but Kingfisher is kind of just very annoying, and I feel like we've got to see him, you know, open up and maybe care for Cyrus a bit more, but so far it feels like their whole relationship is just based on it being a physical relationship, which I don't love. I feel like there is no deeper connection between them other than it just being a very physical relationship. I just cannot help but compare this to other relationships that I've seen that are very similar to this. I'm comparing this as far as like the character dynamics and the relationship being built to other works that I've read and that I've loved even more. I do sympathize with Kingfisher. I do sympathize with him in the fact that, you know, he's trying to protect his people. He's got this other issue going on, which is kind of like a mind thing for him, and I do sympathize with him on that regard, but as far as anything else, I don't really care. I was just so excited to pick up this book, and I mean, it's not, all that being said, I'm not hating it. I still really want to finish this book, and I want to continue it, of course, to see how it plays out, because I'm still really interested in the magic system, and I do like our main character Cyrus. I really like her. It's just the relationship part of this I'm not really loving. The romantic part of this, not loving. I'm hoping that it'll still get better because we still have quite a bit left. I am over halfway through, so I'm hoping that dynamic changes, and I'm hoping we get to see more of a, I hope we get to see more of a bond that between them that is not just physical, because I feel like that's all we've got so far is just they just want to just jump each other's bones, and I'm just like, can we not do that, please? Can we do anything else but that? Can we have some more conversation? Can we show that we care about one another before we decide to, you know, I'm not into that. I'm just not into that. Maybe this isn't the romantasy for me. Anyway, that being said though, I want to try to finish up Quicksilver today. That is the goal. I'm going to try to finish it out. I really want to wrap this book up. Speaking of wrapping though, today I do have on the agenda a couple of different things. I do want to bake. We do have some baking planned, and then I also want to wrap Katie and Cass's Christmas gifts so I can get them sent out. That's really all that's on the agenda for today though, is I want to bake and wrap their gifts, and of course read some more of Quicksilver. I want to finish this book today. I have been reading this book for way too long, and I feel like I need to move on. I need to read something else besides Quicksilver. So that is the plans for today, and also I want to come back in a little bit and kind of do like a recap of what I got for Christmas. Not really like what I got for Christmas, not like, you know, back in the old school YouTube days, but just show you like a couple of key things that I picked up for myself that are book and stationery related. So yeah, but that's it for right now though. Let's go read some more of Quicksilver and let's bake and wrap some gifts. So as promised, I did want to show you guys what I picked up for Christmas. So I did get a few things and a random thing. That's another cozy hobby that my fiance picked up for me. That's what I'm going to show off first, and that is a new Lego set. So I have been collecting Lego sets. I told myself that I would not buy myself another Lego set until I completed all of the ones that I have, and I have 3, now 4, and this is my new one that my fiance got me. It is the botanical collection. It's the tiny plant collection, and there are so many plants in here to build and create. So my fiance was like, let's build it together, and I said okay. So we are gonna build this, and he was like, this would be so cute for bookshelf decor. That's how he presented this gift to me. Very thoughtful, and I'm very appreciative for him and his willingness to add to my addictions. So then just the couple things that my friend Chloe got me that you guys seen earlier, I did want to talk about those again. And the first one was this Bridgerton coloring book. So this features, I believe, all 3 seasons of Bridgerton, and also I think there's some shots in here from Queen Charlotte, which is always so fun. Maybe it's just the first 2 seasons. I'm so excited to color this. I'm obsessed with Bridgerton. I am so happy to now be the owner of this, and I think that it is so cute. If you guys are big Bridgerton fans like myself, I would recommend. And then she also picked up Heartstopper for me. This is Heartstopper Volume 1. I am so excited to read Heartstopper. I've seen so many people picking it up this year and reading it. I've also, you know, I've been seeing it floating around for years, and I've never really decided to pick it up until now. But it seems so cute, and the art style is really gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with this cover. It is just so cute and sweet, and I am so excited to read this. And then my lovely mother decided to get me something. This was the one thing that I asked for this year, because funny enough, I really didn't even create a Christmas list this year. Honestly, didn't really feel like I needed anything, but this was the one thing that I had asked for, and that is a new journal for me to do my 2025 spreads in. You guys are getting a little bit of an introduction to my 2025 journaling spread, which we will be setting up together, and I'm so excited. So this is from Notebook Therapy. This is the A5 size, I believe, and then it is very fall decked out. So it's got some leaves right here, and then we have the little fawn and the little leaves on the cover, and then on the inside it has a quote here in the very back and the bottom, and it says, "We all stroll through Nara beneath the autumn leaves alongside dappled fawns." How cute. And then it also, back here in the pocket, it came with a clip. It's in the shape of a little deer. Ain't that so cute? I already have my 2025 journal spread planned out, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Mama, for this. I know you were watching this, so thank you very much. I am so appreciative, and I cannot wait to use this. So going along with the journaling theme, I also picked up something for myself, and the rest of this is stuff that I picked up myself. I picked up this Distress ink. So I picked this up from Hobby Lobby, and I also picked up the blending pads and the blending little thing here. I picked this up because I actually seen a YouTuber, I don't really remember the channel, but I will try to put up a picture of the video if I can find it again. So pretty much what this YouTuber done is they were doing like a pirate themed journal, and they took some of this Distress ink and they just used it on a normal sheet of paper, and it made that normal sheet of paper look distressed and very cool. So I was like, that sounds so interesting to use, and I had never heard of that until I watched that video. So I did pick up my own set of distress ink, and I'm so excited to use it for my journal spread coming very soon. And then of course it would not be a little Christmas haul without a few books. So I do have 3 books here. The first set of books that I picked up are the Last Violent Call books. These are novellas in the, what is that series called? Foul Lady Fortune series. There is this one. This one is A Foul Thing. It looks like this. It's got some art on the cover. And then there is this one, which is This Foul Murder, which is really, really stunning. They're both really pretty. The Foul Lady Fortune series has been the series by Chloe Gong that I have always been the most intrigued by. And I want to know, like, if any of you have read any of the series that Chloe Gong has released. I believe the first one, I don't even remember. I think it's This Violent Delights or These Violent Delights. Do you have to read the These Violent Delights duology before you read Foul Lady Fortune? Let me know, because honestly I'm more interested in Foul Lady Fortune than I am in the These Violent Delights duology. And then I also picked up a middle grade book that has been on my radar for a little bit, and that is A Pinch of Magic. I don't really know what this is other than it takes place, I believe, in a magical school, but I have seen a few people talk about this and I just thought the cover was really interesting. And I also should mention that I got both of these at Ollie's, and if you guys don't know what an Ollie's is, it's a bargain store that sells books, and they do what Book Outlet does, and Book Outlet pretty much sells like overproductions of books. They sell them at a lower price. Just thought I would preface that. I did pick up this and I thought it was very cute. I thought the art style was very cute. The very last thing that I picked up, that is this book. It is Spider-Man Museum, the storybook of a comic book icon. I'm so excited to own this. This is so cool. So this is 60 years of Spider-Man kind of woven into this book. I did read a little bit of it. I thought that this would be a beautiful coffee table book. I just know that this just kind of talks about the making of Spider-Man and Spider-Man like through the years. So this is kind of like the timeline of Spider-Man. It's just very cool. I don't really talk about it on here too much, but I have an obsession with Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I love Spider-Man so much. So that's pretty much all that I picked up for Christmas and all that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm the most excited about this. I do now want to continue reading Quicksilver. I've not really made any progress since I updated you guys a bit earlier in the vlog, but now I think that it is time to sit down and unwind. So let's get into it. Hello guys, so it is the next day. I am here to give a final update on Quicksilver. I really don't even know where to begin with this book because I feel like there's a couple of things. First of all, I want to say that I did not really enjoy this book. I think there's a couple of reasons why. The first reason is I just did not enjoy the romance. After I kind of went on my rant yesterday about how I wanted a more emotional connection, we got an emotional connection, but I feel like the order of which we received the emotional and then the physical connection really threw me off. Would have enjoyed this book more if we would have seen a more emotional connection first and then got the physical side of things, because I feel like the physical side of this relationship that was formed between Fisher and Cyrus was built on them being physically attracted to one another, even though there is like a deeper thing in here as well. Like there is a deeper thing that is like pushing their relationship, and that all gets explained later. I really still feel like we needed that emotional connection first. I understand, you know, why we didn't get it. Now I've read the whole book and I understand why Kingfisher was acting the way he was acting towards Cyrus in the beginning versus now. I understand that, and I understand that he was trying, you know, his best to keep her at a distance. Like, I get that, but I feel like, and this is just my personal opinion, and no, I won't go into like a whole thing about me and spy scenes and things like that, but I feel as though spy scenes need to be there to add on, not to push the story forward. Like, they need to add on to the romance, and they're, you know, they're fun when they're added on and you know, really get to see like the love between them. But when it's a case like this, it really just felt like that was the driving factor to get their relationship started. And then we got the intellectual connection, and I was just like, you know, enough's enough. That was my number one issue as to why I didn't like this book. So in turn, when that happened, I just found myself not really caring at all about our characters, and I really found myself struggling to get through this book. While I was enjoying portions of this story, and I found myself, especially the beginning, like I really enjoyed the beginning of the story. I thought we were gonna get, you know, more of a like found family thing because we got introduced to other characters just besides Kingfisher and Cyrus, and I thought that was gonna be a whole thing, but then it's like it cut that out and then it changed and we went to, you know, a different place and it was different and it went in a different direction than what I had built my expectations up to. So therefore I just did not really find myself loving it. I kind of dreaded picking this up for a bit. It felt very dreadful for me to finish this. It should not have been dreadful for me to finish a book. I was still very excited to see what it was going to do and to see if it was going to redeem itself. And you know, in ways, the book did redeem itself. We got a very good third act conflict, I feel. We got more of, like I said, an intellectual connection between Kingfisher and Cyrus, which I appreciated. And then the plot twist at the end, I kind of seen it coming. It really reminds me of A Court of Thorns and Roses in certain ways. It's very different, obviously, like the plot and things are very different, but there's some aspects that really just remind me of that series, and that's where I'm gonna leave that because I really don't like comparing books. I don't know, there were just parts of this book that I was thrilled to be there and I wanted to know, and it was pulling me in. But then there were other parts of this book where I was like, I've had enough. I don't want to read about any more spy scenes. I just want to get somewhere with the plot. So with that being said, will I be picking up the second book in the series? I mean, maybe. We'll see when it comes out if I want to pick it up. I mean, it is a possibility. I may potentially one day reread this book, or maybe not. I don't know. I just did not really feel positive. Well, no, that's not true. I did feel like a few positive things about this book. It is what it is. I don't really know what I want to rate this book. I kind of want to rate it like a 3.5 star. Again, there were some parts that I enjoyed, and I definitely think that when we got more of a connection between Cyrus and Fisher that was aside from spice, I think that kind of like brought the book back for me, and I was really excited. But I just wish the order of the spice and then the intellectual connection would have been reversed. If it would have been reversed, if we would have got the intellectual connection first and then went on to the spice, I feel like that would have made it so much better. I seen someone say today, I was watching a video and I seen someone say either you really loved this book or you really didn't love it. And for me, I really didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I really didn't love it. It was just a very okay book. It was very, very, very long. Some parts kind of dragged. Sometimes I felt myself getting a little bit lost in the story, but for the most part, dragged. It was slow. So with that being said though guys, that is it for today's video. I first wanted to say that I hope you guys had a lovely holiday season or are having a lovely holiday season currently. I hope that you guys enjoyed spending the holidays with me and just kind of seeing what my past few days and my holiday experience has been like. I definitely loved opening gifts with you guys, with Chloe, and wrapping some gifts for Katie and Cass, and just doing a bunch of fun little cozy holiday activities as well. I also hope that you guys enjoyed what of Bookmas that I uploaded. I did not really complete Bookmas as I expected to or originally wanted to, but I still partially completed it, and I've done more uploads in December this year than I've ever done in the history of my YouTube channel. So I am very proud of myself for that. Might I say, I am very proud that I did at least attempt Bookmas, and hopefully next year we will be able to fully complete the 12 days together. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Helps out the channel, makes my heart smile. Also, comment down below some things that you guys got for Christmas. Did you guys get any new books that you're excited for? I would love to hear from you guys. Also, don't forget to tap that subscribe button as well as that post notification bell. We do try to upload around here every Sunday and Thursday at 6 p.m. EST, but I am contemplating changing my uploading schedule to Monday and Friday. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, but I've just kind of really been like thinking about the future of my channel and how I want to take on the new year. That is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.